Hey y'all, it's so good to have y'all here to talk about youth ministry at Emmanuel today. I'd love to hear a little bit about you first. Regina, what do you do for a living? I know this is a part-time position for y'all, so tell me about what you do for a living and how you came to become one of our youth directors.
Well, my full-time job is mental health counselor. I do that in private practice. The way that I came into youth ministry, really, I felt a calling since college, but not really had the opportunity. I've done that in mental health settings with teenagers, but more recently, in the last few years, the opportunity presented itself. It was a time in our lives when we both felt some calling and the time was right, so we stepped in to fill that spot.
How about you, Kenneth? What do you do?
Well, I'm a cardiac nurse here at a local hospital. I had a strong youth group when I was growing up, and as I grew in my faith and grew in this church, and when we moved back, we saw the need, just like in nursing, I saw a need for male nurses in the field, and I pursued it, and I felt the calling to pursue the need that was open at Emmanuel.
That's awesome. And y'all have been doing this for a couple years now. What would you say have been the theme or the vision for this youth group?
Well, for us, we want to provide a safe environment for the youth, a place where they can express themselves emotionally, spiritually.
And all of that doesn't happen with just the two of you. It depends on a large amount of volunteers, as y'all were at one point, and as Loreli is during the year, and a youth intern over the summers. Why did you decide to do this, Loreli?
I decided to come back here because I'm a product of the youth group at Emmanuel. They gave so much to me and showed me that women could be a part of ministry. So it's a reason I came back, and I feel like it's where I belong.
That's awesome. It sounds like this was a safe space for you. Like that vision that the Ervins have for our youth ministry now was part of why you decided to come back. And I hear this overtones of safety throughout our conversation here, but we want to go beyond people just feeling safe, right?
Yeah, we kind of think of it as two prongs, that there's safety that's important so that you can be yourself, be comfortable, but then there's also the need for challenging beliefs, challenging faith that you've inherited so that you can discover your own faith, figure out what it is that you believe and make that faith your own.
That sounds exactly like what we need when you become an adult, right?
Yes, recently Chris, our pastor, talked about our graduates, and he said that we never graduate from God, that really following Christ is a lifelong journey, learning to grow into his image.
And that's what we want our youth group to prepare our students for.
Yeah.